going on, everybody? That's right, the Boxing Source checking in here on Instagram Live. We got, a few things, we got going down. Wanted to, have this thing here scheduled. We should be having a fighter coming on here live here in a little bit. And we'll see what we can do as far as getting them on. He wanted to chop it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get that going. But you know what? Before we get this thing cracking, let's see if he's on here with us real quick. Send him the invite. I'm gonna see if I could send him the invite on the stream, and see if he could, get on, and then we'll get things cracking. Shout out to those online now. You know what I'm saying? To be here with the Boxing Source or whatnot. And and then that'll do. He's pretty much trying to get on now. Let's see here, how I could do it. Let's see, should be on this joint. But shout out to Soldier Reedy in the building. What's going on, Soldier? Jonathan's on here. But the guest said just hit me up. So let me see here. I'm gonna see if I could get him to get on and then join, and then we'll get things cracking. So he just hit me up. So we're gonna get things moving. You know what I'm saying? Of course, usually on Wednesdays here with the Boxing Source, sometimes we have the midweek report, but we wanted to do this here as he'll be able to jump on. So let's get him on here. Of course, talk with this young man a few times, over a few points of his career. So here he goes here, with a record of 12-1, originally from Hyattsville, Maryland, now residing in Bowie. The Sharpshooter himself, Greg Outlaw. What's going on?
How you feeling, brother? How you feeling?
All good, man. All good. I know you're preparing for your next fight here at No GD Promotions. You got, main event there for that fight card, the Maryland Live Casino, man, coming up. So what's been happening?
Everything's been good. Training camp's been good. I'm just waiting to put on the show July 15th.
Yeah, for sure. July 15th, man, you got, Juan Angulo is your opponent. I know that he has a fairly good record as well, but, you've been fighting a couple of guys that's had a lot of pro experience, and you've been able to handle them, pretty well. So, I mean, this is like another one of those battles here.
Yeah, I'm going to handle business. I'm going to go in there and do what I do. I put the work in. I don't cheat the sport, and I'm going to handle business on July 15th.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Like you said, you don't cheat the sport. Every time, we see you in the ring and see you in action, you pretty much proven that. I know, like you said, you had your last bout in the Maryland Live Casino, and then, before that, you were at the Entertainment and Sports Arena in Washington, D.C., there with that Wilfredo Cuevas fight that was like, a rematch of sorts. You had like about one fight, and then there was supposed to be another fight that it was supposed to go down and didn't go down. But once it finally happened, you just took care of business. One round, done.
Yes. I don't get paid for overtime. We gotta go.
Yeah, for sure. But like you said, you got this day coming up here. Working with GD Promotions, Maryland Live Casino. Know that they've had a number of events there at Maryland Live. So what is it to perform there at the casino?
It's gonna be a good time. That's my actual birthday, so I'm turning 30 that day. So my last fight, a lot of people don't know, I broke my hand during the second round. So my hand is all back, fully recovered, and I'm gonna put on. Hopefully, I'm gonna try to knock him out. The win is most important, but I'm gonna try to go out in good fashion.
Yeah, of course, you want to get back in those knockout ways like you had in the joining DC for that Beltway battles that last time. So wanted to definitely get back in action with that. But you know, like I said, you gonna be turning the dirty 30, man. Shoot, that's a good little ways from where I've been at. But you know, but at least you know you'll be able to be there, you know, with your family and friends and everything like that, so you'll be able to show up.
Yeah, I love, man. Everywhere I fight, I got a big support team, and I try to. I don't cheat the sport because they spend a lot of money and hard work, money and time to come support me. I sell out the show. If you know me, I'm gonna put the cheeks in the seats. So I'm looking to do that. Keep putting on great performances for them and get the W.
Oh yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, you definitely have a a great support system. You know, here in the DMV area, Maryland area. You know, whether it was with Maryland Live or like I said, in the entertainment and sports arena. You know, you had like a couple of fights in Bowie that I've been to. We had like queues, like what has it been like 30, 40 people plus up there.
Yeah.
You know, support you all that. So it's good to have that great support system here for your career.
Yeah, for sure. Sometimes you need that extra push, like for that energy. Sometimes you get a little fatigued in later rounds or something, and then you hearing that energy from everybody. That's what you kind of need.
Yeah, for sure. I see Dominique Crowder here, man.
Shout out to Dominique.
He gonna be using that cheeks and seats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. But like what are you looking forward to? Trying to do here as far as like moving to 13-1 and then seeing what's going down after that.
I just gonna keep stepping up. I think I got a lot of fights that has gotten me getting my ranking higher and higher. So whenever we get to that shot, I'll be prepared. We just gonna keep working and just keep moving forward.
Yeah, for sure. I know that you been around there. What was it like around 135 or something like that?
140.
140. Yeah, 140. So you're there in that super lightweight division. I know that there's a lot of talent there in that super lightweight division up at the top, in the mid. Like you said, being a contender or whatnot. So what are you seeing out there in that super lightweight division where you're able to creep and develop and then get to that spot where you'll be able to contend for one of those world titles?
We getting there. We on our way now. It's a lot of money. That's where the money at. That whole little 147, 140 division right now has a lot of money, a lot of big names. So we just trying to work our way up there. And once we get the shot, we just got to take advantage of it.
Yeah, for sure. I know that you've been, developing, your craft and everything like this. Like, where do you do as far as like training is, like, is it more of like, being in the ring sparring, or is it more of like, doing exercises, training, running, or that type of thing? Like, what do you do like the most in there?
We can't really tell you specifics, and then we're gonna tell you our secret. Nah, but we do everything. We do running, strength and conditioning, boxing, typical work. But we just kind of do a little extra or push ourselves more when it's fight time to make ourselves prepared for the fight. So, it's saying, just typical stuff. We got like sometimes my coaches got like a little flavor, but I can't give out the secrets and everybody. But nah, it's the same old, just hard work, a bunch of dedication, a bunch of pushing to the end, to the no limits or to the limit actually. We just working.
Word, for sure. Once again, y'all, we're live with the Sharpshooter, Greg Outlaw, July 15th. He's going to be in there in the Maryland Live Casino, and he's going to be performing for his Dirty 30. He's going to show up for his Dirty 30, you know what I'm saying?
Sir, birthday fight, literally.
Yeah. So is there like anything that you like seen from your opponent or like anything from his previous fights, if you were able to see something from him?
Mexican fighter. He's gonna be. I expect him to be tough, but I've been there before. We're gonna work. Don't get tired. I keep pushing. I keep working. I've been in the ring with all different type of styles. Some of the top fighters in the area or outside the area. So you spar good. You put the work in. You don't cheat the sport. We ready. We ready for whatever.
Yeah, as long as you do the preparation. Before the fight, once you get in the ring, it's almost like clockwork. Like, you don't really have to worry about much of nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I think about a question. Are things in camp shaping up for you? Things in camp are going great. I've been working, Coach Fosco, Coach Will, GPT. I've been getting a lot of the recovery from Solano and different DMV chill cryo. So we good. Everything gonna be good. It's gonna look like poetry. We just gonna look so good coming out July 15th, and then go home, get the win and go home.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Like you said, get the win, go home, go celebrate and all that.
Yeah.
Like you said, you're there from the DMV area, Bowie State University graduate. Um,
Best school ever.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, what is it like being part of the DMV boxing family out here? We know we have a lot of notable fighters that have, fought in the past up to the present. So, what is it being like part of that DMV boxing family?
That's a beautiful thing. DMV has created some of the best talent in almost every sport, but especially boxing. Up until this day, we got some of the top fighters in the world in different weight classes. So just being a part of that good work is great.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Hey, shout out to my boy Hot Shot in the building, Hot Shot Greg. What's
Greg
going
Hackett, that's
on?
my man. Greg Hackett, that's why he said I bring the cougars. He said I bring the cougars out in all his videos. So, that's my man though. Greg, my man.
Yeah, Greg be wildin', man. That's
He
what
don't
I do
care. That's
too.
my man. I love
He
watching
be
this.
wildin', he be wildin'. So, like I said, you got this thing coming up here, Maryland Live, Gina Promotions, main event there with Greg Sharpshooter Outlaw. You have your thing here with your professional career. I know you had, amateur career and whatnot. What was like the biggest transition you may have had from, starting out as an amateur, getting to your first couple of fights as a pro?
That's a long time ago now. I don't know. Probably just not without having no headgear. The no headgear, smaller gloves, and every little shot, every little like clenching up, you kind of feel more punishment, in the boxing ring. So I think just probably not having no headgear, but I never really had it. We call something called a headgear disease in amateurs when you take too many punches. I really try to never have that problem. So I think I adjusted good.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Being there in the amateurs and make it there to the pros. That's like one of the biggest adjustments is
For sure.
having that headgear off and then trying to just adjust to that while you're in training and then get into the real fight there. What would be one city or whatever that you would like to fight in in the near future that probably would be your biggest dream or something like that?
Las Vegas. That's like, MGM, Grand, one of the big cities like that. That's a fight city. That's where all the big fights has happened in the past. So of course, like MGM would be great. It'll happen soon. Everything happens when it's supposed to happen. I believe in God. I believe everything will line up when it's supposed to, and we on our way.
Hey, you got one fan in here saying, "Hey, maybe you could have a fight in Detroit." You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's definitely a fight city out there in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? So that might be a good little spot. I mean, of course, New York City too.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
That'd be nice.
Yeah. So, going back to like the history of the DMV and the boxing, like who did you look up to as far as like fighters in the DMV?
Well, as an amateur, it's a guy named Mike Reed. I say this all the time. He's like, I don't know, he's on a little hiatus right now, but Mike Reed was kind of like my favorite boxer growing up in the DMV area. You know what I'm saying? But I looked up to everybody. There was a lot of top dogs. Sugar Ray Leonard, I train out of his gym too, so that was always good. But growing up, there's a guy named Mike Reed. That was my man. He was my favorite fighter. He was such a dog. That was my man. But I love all the DMV fighters. I support everybody. It's all some of the best. Like I said, some of the best work in this area.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I know that we've had like a number of those fighters featured, in these cards, like here for like Gita Promotions and other fight cards here in this area. And plus you got the folks that be there in the main events. You have former world champions out there. You have the Russell brothers, of course, and everything like that too. You had Gavante Tank Davis out there in Baltimore, whatever it is. So you do have that. Shout out to those that are here live. And of course, you got the support. You got Team Outlaw for Life up in the building. We said Team Outlaw travels. Like I was saying earlier, they definitely do travel. So it don't matter where Greg Outlaw fights. You're going to have a whole bunch of people there supporting.
No question. We'll be here, California, Alaska, Hawaii. We're going to be outside. We there.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. Getting back to that, super lightweight division there where you're competing at. I know you said you're building up there to being a contender or whatnot. What are you seeing there in that talent in the super lightweight division? Because I know that there's a lot of people there up in the top echelon or whatever it is at 140 pounds. Yeah, of course, former undisputed champion there, Josh Taylor, who just recently lost there to Teofimo Lopez. So there's a whole lot of activity going on.
That's good how it should be. Boxing is getting back to that old era, I think, where everybody fighting each other, and any given night could be your night. So, like I said, we're gonna keep, if the money right, if I get the opportunity now, I'll take it now. We just working our way up there to get that shot, and once we get it, we're gonna win. We're gonna take advantage of it, and then we're gonna keep the spot until I'm ready to go lead the game. That's the plan.
Yeah, for sure. Like it is when you're preparing for this particular fight, coming up in July. But how important is it to like stay in the gym and just stay in shape, one, and then just stay sharp, because like you said, you never know, you might get a phone call, be like, hey, this could be the opportunity for like a title eliminator, or it could be something for like a world title.
Right. So boxing real professional boxers should not like really take breaks like that, for real. We got a motto in our gym that we train for opportunities and not events. So we kind of in the gym all year round. It's hard to really catch us slipping, not really being in shape. I mean, being in camp shape, we would like to know in advance so we can get into like tip top fight shape. But we always in the gym working on something. So it's not really too many times you'll catch like me, my teammates like Mike Fox and Alontae Fox. We like the core of our gym. We call ourselves the core. You're not really catch us not really slipping too much because we work out, So every day, we train every day. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, you stay ready. You don't have to get ready.
No question.
So that's pretty much like how it is. It's pretty much how it is.
That's the motto.
Now, going back to this thing here for July 15th. I know you've had like a few fights here over the past few months. Like, how important is it to like stay active? Not just being in the gym, but also getting that ring work.
That's perfect. So it's a beautiful thing, though. Inactivity calls for ring rust. So I'm fighting. I've been getting opportunities for different places. It got to make sense. So having these I sell a lot of tickets. So any local show, any promoter, I can get on the show because they know they're gonna make money from me. You feel me? So wherever they fight in this area, I can get on it. But we're gonna eventually, get out of town, and then we just gonna keep fighting. I mean, wherever we go, we're gonna fight. It don't matter if it's my backyard or not. I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna show out. So we got it.
Yeah, no doubt. Like you said, I mean, this is like 5 months, pretty much like 5 months after your previous fight. And then you fought like a couple times in 2022. So it's like, hey, just keep getting in there.
Got to.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Yeah, I see a couple of shout outs there for, like you said, the Bowie State University.
The Bowie State, yeah.
Yeah. So like what was your major that you had there at Bowie State?
Sports management, and minor in Spanish.
Oh man, Spanish. That wasn't it for me, man. I was done with Spanish too in high school, man. That was about it for me.
I'm done now. I ain't fluent. I used to be fluent. I don't know it no more like I used to.
Yeah, I feel you, man. So yeah, that like I said, I mean, you had your time there at Bowie State. You were able to convert over, graduate, and then you got into this thing here with the boxing. But like, let's flash back, like when you were first put on them gloves, like what it was to like be like put on those gloves the first time. Do you remember that?
Like as an amateur, as a pro?
Like as the amateurs.
Yeah, I remember.
Or like way before that, like when you first liked to put on them gloves before being an amateur, like when you first started to like boxing.
I don't think I just was a fighter, a street fighter. So I don't know when I really saw first putting on gloves. I was really, really younger. Then I went to the gym at like 5 for a minute. Then I quit. And I came back and stuff. So I don't really remember. But I was always into sports, any physical activity. That's what I did. That's who I am. So that's what it was.
Oh, so it didn't matter. It could be boxing, basketball, football,
anything. I can play anything. It don't matter what it is.
Word. So when you're out in the football field, what was like your best spot there?
I was a quarterback and safety. One of my football players' teammates just joined. I actually was a dog at football. I actually used to want to fight my teammates so much for quitting, and then like the last year, me losing the playoffs, I just said I'm gonna fully commit to boxing. I had to. I don't like losing too much. So
that'd be it. You hate losing. Like you be in the playoffs, you want to get to the state championships and all that. So man, you don't want to you'll want to fall short on that. So you just want to control everything on your own. That basically with that, you know what I'm saying? So like I said, you got like about a few weeks here upcoming into your upcoming fight, man. Notice you got like a lot of, like I said, a lot of support out here, man. So what do you got to say about this upcoming fight here coming up in July? Jeter Promotions main event, Maryland Live Casino. What do you got to say to your fans here?
You see that Gray was the goal. That's not man, Lil Ryan. Yeah, that was So no, July 15th, main event. My birthday. I turned 30. Come up. Get your tickets. My mom's in the chat. Put your mom, if you're still in the thing, put your Instagram so everybody can DM me for tickets. They selling fast. Only got a few left. I'm gonna put on the show. It's gonna be a great card though. Just Jada got a stack card. All the way from the beginning of the fight to the end. A bunch of pro debuts, like top amateurs, and that's turning pro. So I'm looking. Thank God I got like a TV in the back so I can watch everybody. I like watching everybody fight. I like to support everybody. But it's gonna be a good night. It's gonna be a good night. Good night of boxing, and come out support us. We put our life on the line to entertain you guys, and come get entertained.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, Maryland Live Casino, Jeter Promotions, and tickets are there on sale. So make sure you hit up Greg Sharpshooter Outlaw. You can get to him first for tickets. You also have Jeter Promotions. You got Jeter Promotions on Instagram and everything like that too. So we got and they say, hey, they running out, man. They running out of tickets. There's only a few left out there, for Team Outlaw. So y'all be sure to get your tickets here for this event coming up for Greg Outlaw in the building, Maryland Live Casino there against Juan Angulo. July, come out, support.
For sure.
Get your tickets. Y'all celebrate with the kid.
Sure.
Greg Sharpshooter Outlaw in the building, y'all. Thank you so much for chopping it up here with the Boxing Source. And we're going to be seeing you on next month.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. See y'all on the 15th.
All right, for sure, y'all. Peace out.
Peace.